Hi, Taj.
Hi.
So nice to have you here with me today. So, I wanted to introduce you to all of the people who may be coming to Atlanta Sex Therapy or at least the Atlanta Sex Therapy website. And so, I want them to know a little bit more about you. So, let's start with why sex therapy? Like, who in the world wakes up and says, I think I'm going to be a sex therapist when I grow up and I'm going to go to grad school and do all of the
I
things and jump
know,
through
right?
hoops to do that? Yes.
I'm actually asked this question a lot.
Okay.
So I always knew I wanted to be a therapist,
Okay.
even as a little girl.
Really?
Because
Yeah.
oh, my mother might be upset, but like my mother's not a very talk your feelings out type of mother. Her love
Okay.
language is definitely acts of service. And
Okay.
so I craved having conversations about my emotions. And
Mm.
so I was my own therapist as a
Mhm.
kid. I had a bunch of notebooks and journals where I'm literally like Taj, and then therapist Taj as
Are you
a
serious?
youngin.
That is so funny. That's so cute. Okay.
It got me through like my childhood
Hey,
issues,
girl, people find out a way to get their needs met.
right? So,
Hmm.
but so that's why I wanted to be a therapist overall. But I found it, it's valuable to find a niche because therapy is
Yes.
huge. We can talk
Yes.
about so much. And
Yes.
so when I was thinking about my niche, um, I thought, what is something really big that people don't want to talk about?
Hmm.
Sex.
Yeah.
And thinking back to like my teenage years, if I could have had comprehensive conversations about what was happening to my
Oh my
body,
God.
I wouldn't have made as many mistakes as I made,
Girl,
got
my
into
life would be so different. Like so
situations.
different.
So different. Um, and so I really wanted to become a sex therapist to initiate these conversations, to hold space for these conversations, to make these conversations more comfortable. And I've already seen the benefit. I mean, my parents who have been married for 40 years are starting to have different conversations about sex because of the field that I've gone into. And
Wow.
that's right, space has been created for sex talk.
Yeah.
And my very religious family household, which blows my mind, but
Yeah.
that is why I always get pushback like, what? Why would you do sex
Yeah.
therapy? But then when I actually start talking about sex therapy, it opens space. And I'm like, that's why I'm a sex therapist. That part right there. So yeah.
All right. So you're new to the staff. Have you been shocked yet that how much sex therapy has nothing to do with sex?
Actually, no. I
Okay.
figured that
Okay.
out pretty early on.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, just in like doing my homework as a master's student. I'm like, because my concentration is in systemic sex therapy. So it's like marriage and family therapy, systemic sex therapy. So going through all of my sex therapy classes, we
Hmm.
barely spoke about sex. Like it was about
Right.
everything else that can interrupt, disrupt, change
Yeah.
sex.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It really is, and I think that's so interesting because every now and then I have clients come in, and so often there's a dynamic of kind of one person dragging the other person in, and then they're kind of like scared, like, what is this therapist gonna say to me? And then we have this whole conversation, and it has nothing to do with sex because it's not really sex that's the problem. It's all of the things that's keeping them from sex.
Yep.
So all of the things that's keeping them outside of the bedroom.
Yep.
So okay. All right. What would you want people to know about you that are going to book you and have you be their therapist? What do you want them to know about you?
What do I want them to know about me? Um, I'm a very open-minded person. I'm not shook by a lot. Like a
Okay.
lot of things, actually, I'm gonna rephrase that. It's very few things that can shake me.
Mm,
And being a very open person, I have researched and studied a lot of different things that some people may find, taboo and untouchable. Like I did a whole like class about doing readings for people, card readings, tarot card, oracle card readings,
oh,
things like that. Yeah. So like I feel like I can speak to a lot of different ways that people um
show up in the world.
yes, I was literally thinking like how they handle the world. I was trying to find the right word, how they deal with the stress of life, how they understand life, things like that, you know, whether it be religion, whether it be um anything, honestly. I'm pretty open to having those conversations, and I have a little bit of knowledge about a lot of different random things, you know.
Yes, yes, yes.
So it's like how like I don't like football at all, not even
Right,
a little bit. But my husband loves football, so I can speak to football.
right.
You know, I know what a quarterback does. Okay, but do I like it? No, no. But I can speak to it. Like it's all good. I can have these conversations.
Okay. Well, welcome to the sex therapy staff, the Atlanta sex therapy staff. We're so happy to have you here.
I'm happy to be
I'm so excited because we're going to give you kind of the specialty of helping people figure out how to get into relationships.
here. Mhm.
And for a lot of people, sex and sexuality has kept them out of relationships. And so, for various reasons, I don't know what to do. I'm scared. I think I'm too old to not know what to do, and so all of these things. And so, I'm so looking forward to having you on staff. So welcome.
Yeah, thank you. I'm happy to be here.
Yeah.